Lifestyle on Wheels is brought to you by The views and opinions expressed by the host and the guests do not necessarily reflect the show or the network. For your comments and suggestions, you may email us at motorcyclenewsmagazine@gmail.com.
Good afternoon, ciclistas! I'm your host, Titan Hawk, and welcome to Lifestyle on Wheels Season 5. Welcome to our 5th season. At ngayon naman, pag-uusapan natin ang mundo ng 2 wheels, 4 wheels, at syempre, ang mundo ng turismo. Ngayong 30 minutes sa episode na to, pag-uusapan natin news and events. Pumunta naman tayo sa Bicol, kung saan ginanap ang Kimco Amazing Tour. At syempre, hindi magpapahuli dyan ang Yamaha Motor Philippines, kung saan ginawa nila ang Yamaha Club President's Ride, kung saan pumunta sila sa Baguio at sa Sagada. At para naman sa ating motorcycle news, pag-uusapan naman natin ang Boss Ironman 2017 Challenge. Para sa ating mga motorism dyan, ito na ang Ride Along Motorcycle Tours. Pag-uusapan natin ang kanilang Baler Ride. And of course, i-introduce rin natin ang ating bagong segment dito lang sa Lifestyle on Wheels, and first time on national TV. Kasama natin si Mr. Joey Storm Rivero. Ito ang Driven2Ride.ph. Kaya mga siklista, motorista, at carsiders, welcome sa Lifestyle on Wheels, your number 1 lifestyle show on national TV. Oh mga siklista, I'm pretty sure excited na kayo at gusto nyo na rin malaman kung ano at sino ang bago nating segment. Kung tatanungin nyo naman ako, isa siya sa pinakamatagal at pinakakilalang rider dito sa Pilipinas. Hindi lang basta sa mundo ng motor sa mundo ng kotse at sa langan ng karera. Hindi na ako magpapaligoy-ligoy pa. Kaya ito na, ang panoodin nyo, ang first debut ng Driven2Ride.ph dito lang sa Lifestyle on Wheels. Kasama natin si Mr. Joey Storm Rivero. Let's watch this.
Hi guys, I'm Joey Storm Rivero and welcome to our very first episode of Driven to Ride on TV. Since it is our first or maiden episode, tama lang na dapat ang i-feature natin dito is one of those bikes that was there when everything started. Walang iba kundi ang Indian motorcycles. That motorcycle that was built a century ago and is still here with us. So stick around, join us as we take a ride and experience how it is to ride a legendary bike such as the Indian motorcycles.
The Indian brand to me means a lot of things. For one, America, pioneering, invention, speed, raw power, heritage, legacy.
Indian motorcycles were originally built by a company called Hindi Manufacturing, which was based out in Springfield, Massachusetts in the United States. It was 1901 that the first ever motorcycle rolled out from their factory. Actually, it was not really a complete motorcycle. It was more of like a bicycle with an engine. And at that same year, the other companies pioneering in the motorcycle industry came up with their own model of a motorcycle. Hence, competition on reliability was really tough. Now, because of the stiffness of competition, every company wanted to prove that their particular brand of motorcycle was reliable. So that gave birth to motorcycle racing as we know it today. Indian Motorcycles was in the forefront and a pioneer in this sport. Actually, after a few years, they rolled out their first ever motorcycle. A couple of years later, they came up with their first ever V-twin motorcycle race. Indian motorcycles just continued to grow. Their models just became better and better, pioneering a lot of technologies in the motorcycles, from the clutch system, the flat twin engine, and they were actually in the forefront. They were a pioneer in most of the technologies that you see in the modern motorcycle today. Now, the modern Indian motorcycles that we see today are actually manufactured by Polaris Industries, who took over the company since 2011. Polaris also gave birth to the popular engine that the Indian motorcycles were using today, which was the Thunderstroke 111 V-twin engine design. And during 2013, Indian has expanded its line up to 9 models. These popular models were namely the Chief Classic, the Chief Vintage, the Springfield, the Chieftain, the Scout 60, Roadmaster, the Chief Dark Horse, the Chieftain Dark Horse.
Now, getting on that Indian motorcycle, suddenly things change. Your perspective of riding really changes. Now it's all about the freedom of the road, the wind in your ear. It's not just about a motorcycle, but it's a whole lifestyle. And then suddenly you pay attention to the intricacy of the design, the details on this motorcycle, how it's crafted, and just be really surprised that something like this, a work of art, could really run so smooth. The handling is really superb. Thanks to all that, modern technology, they've infused into this bike, and that really makes this bike a complete package of a fusion of the classic and modern motorcycle.
Alright, so I just did 100 kilometers on this Indian Scout, and it really just grows on you, maraming mag-iisip bakit like riding on these cruisers, especially if I'm identified with racing and fast bikes, actually this is like going back to the basics of pure riding experience, hindi yung nagmamadali ka. It's more of about the ride, seeing everything around you. And of course, the best part there is you are riding a legend. The experience is really mind-blowing. It's like you are part of something special. And not only that, when you look at the motorcycle, it is really a work of art in motion. This is handmade in the United States of America. So makikita mo naman talaga kakaiba yung detalye na nilagay nila sa motor na ito.
So there you have it, guys. Indian motorcycles here at Driven to Ride. Do check them out at Indian Motorcycles Philippines at Pitwason, Cubao. See you next week.
And there you have it, guys. That is Driven to Ride on Lifestyle on Wheels. Oh, there you have it, guys. Napakabilis talaga ng ating oras, Isipin nyo, 30 minutos na agad. At maraming salamat po sa pag-stay nyo po dito sa aming show. At magkita-kita tayo ulit next week dito lang sa Lifestyle on Wheels every Saturday, 2:30 in the afternoon, only here in People's Television Network. And right now, we would like to thank the following. And please also visit our social media and websites. And if you have suggestions and comments, huwag kayong mag-atubili. Mag-email lang kayo sa Motorcycle News Magazine at gmail.com. Mga siklista, carsiders, and motorista, this is Lifestyle on Wheels, your #1 lifestyle show on local TV. See you next week! Oh, mga motorism! Mga motorista ba? Okay. All the way to the cars.
All the way to Sagada.
All the way to Sagada.
Ay! Oh, tama, go! Go yan! Ilang.
Bawal yan.
Mali, kasama natin, Sarsa! Hindi naman sa Sarsa.
Pwede pa po kayong pumasok sa mismong katawan ng puno.
Ma'am, wala po ba nakatira doon?
Sana po wala.
Po kaya yun?
Opo, kasi ang surfing naman po,
Huwag naman mapapadali! naman ganun?
Lifestyle on Wheels is brought to you by